moving! It's onto us!
It's locked, all right. I cannot enter.
Sir, no civilians allowed.
Over there! Grenade! Snuff it, Lee! Christ, he's dead! Christ, he's dead!
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember him.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Without the wet boots keeping things straight, these parts would be running completely amok.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you leeches.
I'm not here for charity, Miss...
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Good evening, Miss Cox. Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
I believe you manipulated Booth Digby to get everything you wanted from him, both inside and outside the bedroom.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary. that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife, and his name means something round here.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes. The boys will mourn him. Except one of them, maybe.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
Goodbye, Miss Cox. Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know, and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the Wet Boot Boys, Doctor. This is our territory, and this is our law.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
Without the wet boots keeping things straight, these parts will be running completely amok.
You again. What do you want?
Do you know Edwina suspects you to be unfaithful?
Edwina's the one who asked to be called Mrs. Cox, even though Clay hadn't touched her for such a long time.
You have not answered my question.
She's a passionate woman. I've no doubt she'll shoot me down if I ever betray her, but that's not going to happen. I love her as she is.
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really, one of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Don't you see it's an endless spiral? One day, it will be you who will be stabbed, or shot, or worse.
That's what my sweet Edwina always says, that one day I'll get it too. But she says it with the most beautiful smile, my Edwina.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Without the wet boots keeping things straight, these parts would be running completely amok.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions. Or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. It's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just want her to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
Nope. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency, then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
Do you require medical assistance?
That's something I didn't expect to hear again. A doctor concerned with the health of his patients. Yeah. I could use some help. On several matters, in fact.
I don't know which kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reed? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
I can feel it coming in my bones. The hatred. A wave of bitter death.
Hello, boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't. I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home? You're sleeping rough?
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
We're all truly alone in this world. You're lucky you learned that early.
I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
What can you tell me about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
What do you do around here, Rufus?
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
Do you need help?
A real doctor caring about me. That's a first. I feel like a real person.
A real doctor treats everyone the same, Rufus.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So what they said about me was true. I really was Rufus the Curse, destined to suffer until I die.
Welcome to the stream. This is your boy, Trip Games 305, giving you Vampyr. Trying to get my powers up, so I am going on a killing spree, killing everybody who I can, and killing when I can. Thank you for joining. Sit back and enjoy the ride. Because now I have realized
I will
I
return
cannot
at a more
be
convenient time.
a nice vampire. I must be ruthless as fuck. Everyone must feel my wrath. No more Mr. Nice Vampyr. Yeah, she will have a thing of 3. I wonder how can I get to her?
Good evening, madam. I'm Dr. Reed. Could I come in?
Why? What do you want?
I work at the Pembroke Hospital. I'm investigating the flu epidemic in this area.
Oh, the Spanish flu. Well, that's quite liberal of you, Doctor. But this is no time to be knocking at people's doors.
The disease takes away the good people too, madam. Why not let me in?
It's Mrs. Fishburne. Stella Fishburne. And yes, indeed. Why not let a doctor in?
That's where you done fucked up, bitch. Or you gonna die.
I can't remember the last time I had a good sleep. I've been nothing but worry.
Let me loot your shit first before I kill you. I met your son already. He's gonna be my next victim. As soon as I get my mesmerized powers up.
I'm not sure the epidemic is what worries people most these days.
It's locked.
You got the key, bitch.
So you have questions about the flu, then?
Yes, among other things.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my son doesn't like strangers coming in the house.
Ask some questions first while I kill your ass.
The orphan that regards you as a mother. Please tell me about him, Stella.
You mean Rufus? I wish I could do even more for the poor boy. Most people are so selfish.
But you're not.
Years may have passed, but I haven't forgotten how it feels to go through days with nothing but an empty stomach.
How is life around here?
Life has always been hard in the East End. But it's everywhere nowadays, isn't it?
Do you think the increase in violence has anything to do with the epidemic?
Don't know. But it's most likely linked to the gangs, if you ask me. Recently, it's like everyone has had to pick a side.
Violence has always fed on poverty, don't you think? It's a cruel law of the human condition.
And selfishness is their rotten fruit. These days, you can just die in the gutter, and no one will bat an eye.
May I ask what you do for a living, Mrs. Fishburne?
Since my husband died, I worked at the Dawson Rope factory, but it closed before the war. I occasionally help at the night asylum, in exchange for food.
Did your husband die in the war?
Oh no. My Jack was a docker. He died when my Seymour was just a lad. The poor boy saw his dad slip and fall from that scaffolding.
How do you pay the rent, then?
My Seymour works at the docks, just like his dad. He's very attached to the house he grew up in. It's not always easy, but we get by all right.
I know she a nice old lady, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and down here. I know she a nice old lady, but man, she already got one foot in the grave. Give me that sweet essence.
Should I have turned my Seymour in? Was my crime to love my son?
More evidence about Seymour, huh? Seymour, where are you? I wanna kill you, motherfucker. Anybody in here? Sitting here. Sitting here. Oh. Give me all that. Stay over here. Yeah, let me stay across on this dock. Shit, I gotta murder a lot of people over here. Get my my XP up.
Shut the turquoise for a time. There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess. No?
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
Inebriation aside, do you need medical help?
Yes. I feel sicker than usual these days.
Take this, then. And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake, too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
Yeah, I got fucked up.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change. To really change, and to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist, and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it. And now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is. I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am, Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Oh my god, bro. This motherfucker here.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare...
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless, and then we die?
Let me tell...
Another time, perhaps. I'm not sure I want to hear another sad story. Goodbye, Mr. Delaney. Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What?
So few clients. But with the epidemic, no one dares go outside.
No one will ever know what I did. I'm gonna die with blood on my hands. No one will remember me.
I hope the rumors about the play.
It's locked.
Stupid or something. I've never even been to India.
Times like these.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can. You know, it would be nice to see each other outside the pub sometime.
This situation won't last forever. After, we'll have plenty of time to plan the future.
Good thing we haven't seen Seymour for a while.
The pub's become right peaceful, don't you think?
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me, then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
See them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
I should have offered a drink to the boy. Be he cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan. Times like these, a good drink's just as likely to cause a problem as a soul one. I should have offered a drink to the boy. Be he cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan.
Down here already. Track down this fucking necklace.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Why is your mother protecting you, Seymour?
I'm her son. She's the only one who knows me. Sometimes I think she knows me better than I know myself.
I understand you love her, but can't you see the awful situation you've put her in?
Do you think my mum would have a better life if I were dead? She seems so sad to know me sometimes.
Death is an appropriate punishment for your crimes, Seymour Fishburne. Cherish every day that you spend as a free man.
It might be my mum's wish that I end up swinging from a hangman's noose, but she wouldn't want to be the one who ties a knot round my neck.
Seymour, Why are you scaring young Rufus?
I don't like his act to gain me mother's trust. I don't like it at all. Little bugger is like a fly around shit.
You can't blame Rufus for trying to improve his condition.
I don't believe in kindness nor innocence, sir. The boy is either a fool or a hypocrite who hides his hand well.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
The sewer dog's fault, they say. Then the gangs, the epidemics.
Someone's playing a right strange game. I'm gonna find out.
So I'm almost about out of options in this neighborhood, so I'm trying to see. I'm almost about at every end of this shit. They're talking about tracking down a necklace, so it made me wonder. They're supposed to be in this area right here. So if I gotta track down this necklace and it's in this area, I mean, one or two people gotta have that shit. me some fucking bullets.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Nah, this whole thing with this necklace shit. I don't know where the fuck that could be at, man.
You again. What do you want?
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
So see, now it's telling me to come back that way. So that means that shit's somewhere around here. Well, I wonder, that's where that shit at, but I wonder, do I really have to be in that area to find the necklace, though?
It's locked, all right.
Level 21, huh?
Crush the leech, boy! I'll kill you! Die, beast!
No civilians allowed, sir.
Hey! I'm talking to you! Stupid beast!
The leech has
I'll kill it! You're mine!
Beat his ass down with that bat. Okay, well, I was getting some good tools and stuff I need to upgrade my guns up. So, man, y'all got some bullshit. So let me go back over here.
Don't forget to keep an eye out for this guard of something, sweet. My guess is they're recruiting for some vengeance.
Times like these, a good drink's just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Do you need any help?
Can't be good for business to see the bartender cough in your beer.
Indeed. It would be a shame to taint the delicate taste.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Reed. My customers and I, we all thank you.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Are they stupid or something? I've never really been to India.
Be he cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan.
You still working at this hour? That's what I call dedication.
Do you require medical assistance, Miss Cavendish?
Don't feel so good if you have to know. I knew that keeping the bar open with the epidemic wasn't a good idea.
Take this. It'll help. Perhaps you should think about closing the Turquoise Turtle for a while.
Tom always said we got to keep the doors open. But thank you, Doctor.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Them motherfuckers, that got a whole lot of shit. I can't wait till I get to the next level so I can kill them. I gotta keep them alive. We got too many points that I want. Little teleporting fucker. And I got hit to your game. Wet boot, huh? I'll at you in a minute. I mean, you got some business to talk about, bruh.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Frewen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
Oh, some gold. Let me get that.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family. This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
getting all type of resources around this shit. Blood trails, huh? Oh, that investigation is done.
It's locked.
Okay. So, oh shit. I'm gonna play, but shit, I ain't trying to save nothing.
I cannot enter.
Guess I gotta go down here and go say hello. Here, Mr. Werewolf. I got a bone for you. Fuck. I'm your master. Vampires are most superior. Fucking werewolf piece of shit. Yeah, I'm taking this game a little bit too far, but hey, this shit on point. I like this a lot. I like this game a lot.
It's locked.
Really? So it's locked from both sides.
locked, all right. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Oh shit. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, shoot me. Yeah, wrong with you. So how do I get to that side?
It's locked. I cannot enter.
Nah, that's just all types
It's
of
locked.
bullshit. I can't get over there through there. It has to be a way over there. And I will find it. Those doors are locked. That go back to the other side. It's bringing me back over here. Oh, yeah, okay. That's that. Okay. It ain't no way for me to get on that side from over here either. So it gotta be another way around. so many ways. There's no way for me to get back on that other side. What it seems like. Cause that blocked off. Okay, so these people's in here. I can't get in there no type of way. That must be something for later. Cause it's weird, I can't get in none of that shit. Can I even get over there? Oh, I can get over there.
This is despicable.
back to the beginning, huh?
Oh Christ! Watch it!
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Hey, we doing what we gotta do to survive, baby. What we gotta do.
I have this thirst for blood.
Best stay back, sir. Leech!
This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory. My poor Mary. This is my watch. Damn grave robbers.
I wonder, should I tell her? Should I just keep it, or should I just not tell her anything? Must loot everything.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, fuck.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
I managed to reach the mass grave in Southwark. It was not pleasant.
Spare me the details, Dr. Reed. All I want to know is what happened to those bastards who owed me money.
I'm afraid those bastards, as you call them, are in the mass grave.
Dead? Shit. That money would have been useful. Well, I'll tell my boys to avoid the place if it's that dangerous.
Yes. Everybody should avoid that place until further notice.
Okay then, Doctor. It looks like you deserve your reward after all. The Wet Boot boys thank you for your help.
Bruh, I can't wait till I can kill this bitch, bruh.
Tell me your feelings about Booth's belief in monsters, Edwina.
It makes him look weak in front of the boys, that's my feeling about it. But ghosts don't scare me.
You don't believe he really saw something, then?
I don't care what he saw or not. All I know is that a real man keeps his fears to himself if he wants to be obeyed.
Goodbye, Miss Cox. Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Okay, I'm back in the same spot. I still can't get to know. Bullshit. But there has to be a way to get to them, though. There has to be a way. See, and I was just over there, bro. Jesus. I was just over there. Like, I was just over there, bro. I gotta go back again. Like, I should have did that when I was over there, cause damn, bro, now I gotta run all the way back across this shit again. All this investigation. I guess somebody gotta do it.
Yes. The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely here. May all who suffered from this tragedy find all rest in peace.
say failed? Probably because I killed him. Yeah, it's because I killed him. I say retrieve a necklace, but the thing about it is, I wonder, is it that the lady got the necklace? Or where is the damn necklace? That's what I don't understand. That's the part I don't get. Like, do I have the necklace?
A love letter from Joe Peterson's wife, addressed to Barrett Lewis. Who should I give it to, I wonder?
That's interesting.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.
I'm just doing this right now because it just seems like there's a whole bunch of like little hidden stuff right here that I probably wasn't even aware of.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters.
Interesting. Yeah, I gotta kill him before he die. Yeah, kill both of them. I can kill him. Can't kill her yet. Kill him. Kill him. Can't kill him yet. Can't kill him yet. Can't kill him yet. I definitely can't kill him yet. Fuck, bro. Shit pissed me off. Everybody over here dead. Lost a whole lot of potential food right there. Yeah, he probably would have been worth more if I probably would have put the flowers on the grave, then went back and killed him. Yeah, I probably would have made that shit worth more. Shit, this fucking necklace. That's lady, I don't think she have a necklace.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Nah, she don't have any necklace.
I got my Wi-Fi back.
Oh shit, good. That's what's up. That's what's up. I don't think she have a necklace on her though. Yeah, I don't see no necklace on her. So she don't have a necklace on her. So it's talking about I gotta find this damn necklace. Let me see. Yeah, hold on. Let me go over here. This necklace kind of pissing me off a little bit. I know it ain't nothing down there. Already done killed that boy. And I came from over there. Yeah, I gotta go back to the train. Man, over this. Okay, yeah, this is that dock area. I already been over here already. So let me see. Oh man, bro, this necklace situation. This right here is what's killing me right now. This whole necklace situation. Okay, Fitchburg's. Okay, let's see. What's up, motherfucker?
Good evening, Seymour.
Dr. Reed. Always punctual, our good doctor. Always there when there's a corpse.
Why the sarcasm?
Come on, Jonathan. You know me better than that. Do you think I could have made a good doctor? 'Cause you make a bloody good killer.
What?
Can I help you in any way?
Sure. I lost a necklace recently. Wanted my mum to have it. Bring it back, and we'll be even, you and me.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
See, but that
What
necklace,
can you tell me about
I
this
don't know where
district?
that shit
Well, it's probably
at.
the last place in London where you can go on a good killing spree without getting caught right away.
What do you do around here?
Since my mother died, not much. I think about what is past and what is to come. Life is short and precious, don't you think?
Well, you lucky I can't kill your ass right now. Hey, you talking a lot of shit, my boy. I killed your mother. Get over it. Oh, this dude with this fucking necklace, man. I don't know where the fuck this necklace at.
You seem upset. Perhaps I'll come back later.
I made a nightmare of your life, Mother. I'm so sorry.
Man, so everything broken down in this shit. This shit didn't look like this before. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I killed the fuck out your mama, boy. Cause like, I'm trying to figure now. A lot of these doors locked. And he said he lost a necklace. It's like, where possibly could the necklace be? Now, no, I don't got it. Okay, that's my little safe house. I don't want to go there. Okay, that's a little pub place. Yeah, I've been in here. Okay, cleaning up, did all that stuff.
Are they stupid or something?
Okay, come in here. I done checked everything in here. And it ain't no way that he could misplace a necklace in this area.
I should have offered a drink to the boy.
He didn't deserve this.
I came up here. I went through a little safe and everything already. There was no necklace here. And why the fuck is a half-lit cigarette right there? Nobody up here. That's okay. Keep that on the hush hush.
It's locked, all right.
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
It'd be crazy if like that shit just sitting on a fucking table or something, some damn well. And all I gotta do is run by it and pick that bitch up.
Perhaps I should shut the tables for Jack.
He didn't deserve this.
Cause this necklace thing, I probably might have to come back to that, man. That shit like really pissing me off a lot. I can't wait to kill both
So
of them.
few clients. With the epidemic, no one dares go outside.
That ain't nothing. Yeah. That door ain't open. Yeah, so that whole necklace situation, that shit might be dead.
You again. What do you want?
What can I find out from you now? Here we go.
I know you believe monsters are real, Booth.
They are. I know, I saw one, but no one believes me.
Tell me what you saw.
It was a few years ago. Clay Cox was still the boss then. He'd sent me to the shipyard to find out who was stealing tools and ropes at night.
Go on.
First, I thought it was an old lady with a limp. It looked frail and crooked. Then I saw it grab a bloody beam and lift it like it was a stick. I shouted. It looked straight at me.
Do you know what it was?
It was all eyes and long teeth, but I couldn't see its face. I shot at it when it moved towards me and I hit it. And then it jumped and vanished in the shadows.
You could have imagined all that. These docks can be so gloomy at night. With the fog and the wind and the boats creaking.
No, Doctor. That night I saw the fucking sewer dog for real. It's not a beast like the stories say. It's the ghost of an old woman. Bullets can't stop it. But no one believes me.
Are your friends mocking you?
Even Edwina told me once to never speak about it, but I know what I saw. And it wasn't a human. Not human at all.
Can't wait to kill you either.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Without the wet boots keeping things straight, these parts would be running completely amok.
I'll be back for y'all. Go ahead and keep that blood warm. Motherfucker right here losing necklaces and shits. Yeah, I gotta go find. I done basically looted everything that was in here. Let me go across this damn dock.
Best turn around if I were you. Stop right now! There's one of them! Watch yourselves! He's done for! Murdering bosses!
Okay, now, since I got y'all two motherfuckers out the way, now let's see what's over here.
I cannot enter.
Oh, hold on, let me see if I get in this door. Nope. Alright, let me just go ahead and go back to the other side so I can go kill everybody at this fucking hospital.
Please, sir. Can't let you through. Go back home! Get your weapons ready! That's the lead, boys! Fuck his boss! Don't like that, do ya? Eat this! They almost killed me. Yeah, I'm motherfucking doing that shit all reckless. I should have did that shit a lot more, a lot better than what I did. Cause they almost fucking killed me with that bullshit. I was being too reckless. I forgot I'm back over here on the side with people like stronger now. Okay. Best be lively! Crush the leech, boy! Oh, God, no! Back to the bloody drive! Shit!
Sorry.
Leech, boy! Watch out! He's being bitten! That's got him! Die, vermin! Fear no evil! Be to the Lord's work here! There's one of them! The power! Rewind shall prevail!
I'm glad that boy didn't do that little holy light bullshit on me, man. That shit hurt.
Don't come closer, sir. Stay away!
The leech has two! Filthy piece of shit! Not a good place for a stroll. Last warning, sir! Over there! There's one of them fucking boss! Snap it, Leech!
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCullum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the guard.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
You want to restore peace in the hospital again?
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Rest assured, I will protect you. And your staff.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this. Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks. Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
Time to level up, buddy.
How long must I wait, damn it? Blaming me will not...
You say you don't like life anyway. Your mama says you gonna wind up seeing you dead. Fuck it. Gonna make this be a thing.
I don't feel the peace I was looking for. Mother, were you right all along? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Good evening, Dr. Tippins.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Yes, indeed. But don't worry, I am perfectly capable of taking care of myself.
I have no doubt about it, but you are still ill all the same. Please, take this medicine.
I appreciate your concern, Dr. Reed. To be honest, I just did not take the time to diagnose myself. I'm sorry, Nurse Brannigan. I won't witness the great doctor you were destined to be.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Need more power. I gotta take it from your wife, bruh, but you know what I'm saying? That's just how the game going, you feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? We'll be friends, like, you know, you'll still be in my head, so you'll be alright, bruh. You'll be a part.
Pippa, my princess, flee away while you can, for all is lost.
Man, give me your gun, bitch. Give me all that shit you got. Go outside here. Get muddy.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Yeah, a lot of good news about your operation, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and take it to the room right now. They go ahead and get operated on. You know, I gotta sit here and do all this waiting and shit.
wanted was to go back to work, to take care of my children.
No way, I better stay away from you, boy. I'm on a killing spree right now. Cause I need more power. I crave more power. Damn, so I need to get another fucking oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, I got that little thing. Okay. So I need 3 of those. So I need 3 of these. In time. Oh, wait, hold on. Probably can't upgrade this shit though.
Good evening, Mrs. Goswick. How are you feeling?
Spare me your false compassion. It won't change all the bad publicity I intend to shine upon this toxic place. I knew this place was bad from the start.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this? No, I don't feel well, actually.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
What can you tell me about the recent commotion in the hospital?
It's a disgrace. How on earth can patients be attacked in their own rooms?
What do you mean by a toxic place?
I hold you responsible, sir. You and everyone else in this shameful hospital. I was a fool to bring my Mortimer here. A fool.
A fool? What do you mean by that?
He tried to kill himself. I had him hospitalized in this secluded place to avoid a legal inquiry. And now he's been murdered.
Why hide his suicidal tendencies?
Mortimer was already so fragile. To be arrested for a suicide attempt would have killed him.
But he died anyway.
Violently murdered, yes. My poor boy escaped tragedy only to face an even worse fate.
I found your son's suicide note, Beatrice. Maybe you'd like to read it.
Stop torturing me, Dr. Reed. It's too much. You have no heart.
I just wanted you to know that Mortimer wrote this letter for you.
I am going to tell everyone about this damned hospital. I will warn them about the cruelty, indifference, and danger this place represents.
Stop threatening me. Don't you realize doctors and hospitals are the last hope of this city?
You are heartless, Dr. Reed, despite all your knowledge. I don't believe coldness is what the world needs to be a better place.
God damn.
You aren't going to stay here forever, Mrs. Goswick. What are you going to do after your crusade against the hospital?
I'll stay as long as I want to, sir. I'm rich. Very rich. And I intend to spend all my money to close this place down. That's my plan.
I found your son's suicide note.
Stop.
I just wanted you...
I am going to...
Stop.
You are...
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick. Hello again, Mr. Blight. I'm happy to see Mr. Thatcher is safe, for now.
I'm eternally grateful, Doctor. We were total strangers and you helped us anyway. Can't thank you enough, sir.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
They started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at my ears, with fingers, lips. I couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Afraid so. In the war, I was always worried about picking up something, getting some infection. Unfortunately, I've got that fear in London now.
Throughout history, some diseases have done more damage to armies than any weapon created by man. You were wise to be careful.
You're working at the Pembroke Hospital, aren't you? That's a good enough reason for me and Oswald to go there.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself. Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes, this neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Mind your business, bro. Mind your business.
Newton, don't be sorry. We'll meet again soon, and we will be serene and beautiful.
Boy, I was getting more and more evil. And I like it.
Over there! There's one of them vermin! Got one of them! Best turn around if I'm... Watch Christ! He's dead! Oh, Christ!
More power. The low screens.
Be strong, brothers!
Safer places to be. Get in when you're ready. We. Grenade! Watch out for that team! He's dead. That's gone. No!
To keep an eye out for this guard of something, sweetie. My guess is they're recruiting for some vengeance.
Mark my words, miss. These
These murders are the work of a vampire.
A vampire?
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
A vampire hunter.
You best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back, and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Times like these, a good drink's just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady. Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intention...
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny...